Welcome into Drew Saley Diamonds for Friday, June 20th, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the MLB slate of games. One early start in Wrigley Field, the Friday day game, and 3 night games on the Friday night slate. So let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got first game up, Wrigley Field, Seattle Mariners, Chicago Cubs. First place and second place in the respected divisions. And we got George Kirby on the hill for the Mariners. We get Matthew Boyd, the lefty, going for the Cubbies. Minus, $1.25 here, minus 125. That's the Cubs as the home favorite, 9.5 being the total. Now, this is 2:20 Eastern, 11:20 a.m. Pacific start time. And I'm looking to be on the Mariners here in the first 5 innings at the plus price. Couple reasons why. First off, they were off yesterday, and it's a day game here on Friday, of course, being a Cubs home game on Friday. And Kirby, the 27-year-old out of Elon, the former Phoenix, tough start to the season. He's got over a 5 ERA, but if you dig a little deeper under the hood, his last 3 starts have been solid. He's had 19 strikeouts the last 2 times out, only 7 hits. He's throwing the ball well right now, and he's up against Matthew Boyd, who overall has a better ERA, sub-3 ERA. But the last 2 times out, his strikeouts and his velocity is a little bit down. So the 34-year-old out of Oregon State here, I'm actually looking to go against. I mean, both of these lineups are top 10 in MLB, both good against handedness of pitcher. The Cubs do hold the bullpen edge. That's why I'm cutting it down to the first 5. But with that off day yesterday, I think the Mariners are ready to go. We're going to list Kirby as the starter. First 5 innings on the Mariners, plus 105, risk 100. To win $105. First game up, Mariners over the Cubs in the first half. We'll head to the night slate up next, 7:05 Eastern time. Another first place versus second place in the respected divisions. Detroit Tigers, Tampa Bay Rays. We get Jack Flaherty on the hill for the Tigers. Shane Baz going for the Rays. 8.5 being the total. Minus 110, slight favorites here. That is the Tigers as the road favorite. Now, they come in number 1 record in baseball. However, they have not been as great on the road. They've been dominant at home. On the road, just a bit over 500. And tough schedule spot for the Tigers. 1, they're on the road. 2, they just played a doubleheader yesterday. So a lot of innings pitched. They got travel as well heading down to the Sunshine State. And this is a pitching staff that's given up 32 runs their last 5 games. Now they're up against the Rays, where the Rays are the hottest lineup in all of baseball over the last week. Top 10 lineup overall. They've been hitting the ball really well at home. And Jack Flaherty, the Tigers starter, his last time out, he got bombed. 7 earned runs, 3 home runs, 5 walks. He only lasted a bit over 4 innings, 4 2/3 versus the Reds. And he did not pitch well past performance-wise against the Rays last season. I think the Rays are going to get to him. And Shane Baz, if you've been watching the show, this is the guy we've been breaking down a bunch, the 26-year-old former first-rounder out of high school. His last time out, 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, blanking the Mets lineup. He's pitched really well since late May. We've been riding him. We're going to look to do so again here. This is a Rays team that's won 5 of their last 7. They got a really good bullpen as well. And again, the hottest lineup in baseball. So the Rays being at home, they played a lot of home games in the beginning of the season. I think that works to their advantage this time of year. We're on the Rays, listing Baz as the starter, plus 100 as the slight home dog barking here in the Tampa Bay area. We got next one up, 6:40 Pacific time. 9:40, of course, Eastern. It is the Kansas City Royals and the San Diego Padres. Nick Pivetta on the hill for the Pods. We get Michael Lorenzen going for the Royals. 7.5 being the total, minus 175. That is the Friars as the home favorite. Now, the Royals come in flirting with 500. They have won 3 straight. They got Lorenzen on the hill, though. He's just 4-7, near a 5 ERA and FIP. He struggled on the road. Those numbers jump up when he's pitching outside of Kansas City. He's up against the Padres here, and Pivetta on the hill. Last time out, only 2 hits over 7 innings against the Diamondbacks, a 9-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Really, when Pivetta is pitching against anybody not named the Dodgers or in Coors Field, he's been lights out. The Padres 21-12 at home, Now, the minus 175 number, it's a little too expensive for my blood. So we're going to cut that down with them being at home, -1 line. If your book doesn't offer the -1 line, you can kind of split the bet there in terms of the money line, half on the money line, half on the run line. But either way, we're on the Padres, cutting that number down, -1, bullpen edge towards the Friars as well. So it's the Padres over the Royals. Got one game left here. It will be the nightcap, last game on the card. Do want to say, you know, I'm on the road here, different background. Please excuse it. I'm down in the Sunshine State now, and do want to give a shout out to everybody commenting on Thursday's show. It meant a lot to me. You know, all you guys saying condolences, prayers. My grandma did pass away, so that's why I'm traveling right now. And I do want to also say, you know, she lived to 104 years old. She actually died on her 104th birthday just a couple days ago. So she lived a great life, a full life, and just one of those people, you know, if she doesn't make it into the gates of heaven, I'm in big trouble. So I do think she's in a better place. But really, all those comments meant a lot to me. So appreciate you guys always watching and commenting and smashing that like button. It really does mean something. So shout out to everybody that did so. So yeah, it meant a lot to me. But guys, we do have the nightcap here. So trying to find some winners for you. Maybe this is a good day to do so here on the weekend starter, the Friday night slate. So let's get after it here. Hopefully end it on a winner. Last game on the card, it is the Washington Nationals and the LA Dodgers. Of course, the Dodgers there atop the NL West standings, and the Nationals, they've had a rough go of it. They did win their last game, but still 1-9 their last 10. They have Mackenzie Gore on the hill, the lefties, up against Clayton Kershaw. So a battle of southpaws here. Dodgers -200 home favorites, 8.5 being the total. Now, Washington in their starter Gore here, he's a guy that I like to bet on. 26-year-old, former third pick overall. Since mid-May, he's been great. Sub-2 ERA, 44-7 strikeout to walk ratio, and actually faced the Dodgers earlier this season. He went 6 innings, only 2 earned, 7-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Like that past performance. Now, the Dodgers lineup is a tough one to navigate through, but he's shown the ability to do so, and he's riding a hot left hand right now. He's up against Clayton Kershaw, one of the better pitchers out there in MLB, really over a lot of our lifetimes. But you know, I guess record-wise, overall, he hasn't done bad. His last time out, you know, run suppression has been there. I just don't think it lasts for him. I really don't. When you kind of go after the advanced metrics, you know, his Sierra is near 5. He's pitched 27 innings, only 20 strikeouts and 10 walks. And he's throwing like 88 miles per hour. I don't think it's going to last, guys. And laying a 200 price tag with him, I think it's too expensive. Now, we'll say the Dodgers bullpen is better than the Nationals. Almost every bullpen is better than the Nationals, and their lineup's better. So do want to cut it down to the first half bet, first 5 innings, listing Gore as the starter. We're going first 5 Washington Nationals plus 135. Risk 100 to win 135 in the nightcap. That will be the Nationals to be leading after 5 innings, guys. So in recap, we got the Nats first 5 plus 135. We got the Padres at home -1 over the Royals. We got the Rays plus 100 at home against the Tigers. And we got the Seattle Mariners first 5 plus 105 against the Cubs to lead us off on Friday. So hopefully the dogs are barking. Appreciate everybody commenting. I'll be in there as well, chiming in below in the comments on the YouTube channel. Smash that like button. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Cash those tickets.